We're losing power!
Captain Picard, I've been able to open a temporal rift just before Ambassador Spock was assimilated. It might not be enough, but if the Klingons and Romulans were here, we might have had a chance.
Agreed. Mr. Data, set a course for the Premonition. Commander Data, hail the convoy. Tell them to go to Red Alert and begin scanning the area for transwarp signatures. Inform Ambassador Spock that the Enterprise will personally escort him to the peace conference.
Okay, so, as you might remember from the last video, because we did it, the Borg essentially came in, launched their assault, which, again, we were doing it, and they hit Earth. They attacked the Federation, destroyed most of the Federation, and assimilated Earth. But the Enterprise, as you also saw, went through a temporal wormhole, or rift, or whatever you want to call it, and have decided to go back in time to try to prevent Spock from getting assimilated by the Borg, under the assumption that if he was able to get to the peace conference and negotiate a temporary peace between the Klingons and Romulans, that they would help turn the tide against the Borg. Now, obviously, the other thing that would turn the tide against the Borg is not having us commanding it. But, yeah, so it's a good strategy. And so, you may ask that, because you probably remember that in, I think, the second Borg mission, the Locutus mentioned sending a cube to assimilate Ambassador Spock. So you may ask, if the convoy consisted of all of these ships that you just saw, then how can one cube beat that? The answer is, it's not just one cube. It's a lot of stuff. Do not forget the Borg are everywhere, and that's perfectly true for this mission. Alright, so our objectives: we have to escort Spock to the Romulan starbase, which is located around here, I believe. Spock and the Enterprise must survive. Now, the game does not make it very clear at all. I guess it's under the assumption that, you know, the unique ship is the one that's got Spock on it. But Spock is aboard the Galaxy class, which is the, I think it's the USS Odyssey. And we have to make sure that doesn't get blown up or assimilated or whatever. And, of course, the Enterprise must survive as well. Alright, so let's begin.
Be ready for anything.
So there are 10 ships. I'm going to grab these two and set them on Group 2. And all the other ships, I'm going to set on Group 1. Okay, now this is something we'll have to deal with a lot during this mission as well. They will constantly be opening transwarp gates and sending ships through to kill us. So we gotta meet them.
Engaged.
And they're going straight for Spock's ship, of course.
All sections report.
Well, that was premature, but we've got an extra...
Status report.
Okay, this what I just did, this copy
course.
of the Enterprise I made, is a temporal copy from a different time continuum of the Enterprise. It will not last long before it returns to its own time continuum.
Mr. LaForge,
but it's a safe way
power to the engine.
that I could send the ship in and scout
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary
without worrying about
power to the
something,
engines.
a critical ship getting blown
Make
up.
it so.
Because if they blow this up, who cares? It's a copy.
Make it so.
And there it goes. Alright. Let's go ahead and move out before... If I just sit here, they'll keep sending transwarp signatures at
Engines to
us.
full.
So, we need to be on the move. Now, I need to keep an eye on these nebulas.
All sections on standby.
Because there's most likely
Alter course.
and most probably Borg ships inside. But I have to be very careful because
All sections
they can
report.
immediately jump out at us and immediately hit this ship and take it, or blow it up, or
Be ready
whatever.
for anything.
So I'm going to use the crap out of this Gemini effect, as well as these other things. I do have all
Status report.
of my ship's special weapons, except for the Galaxy class, which does not have one.
Helm, new course heading.
And you can bet that I will be
sections on
definitely using
standby.
that. Now, I got to be very careful
Engines to full.
not to get too fast or aggressive heading there. I know there's at least one cube, possibly more.
Status report.
All right, while we're
ready for
standing here, or
anything.
while we're sitting here, I guess you could say, I'm going to do another copy.
Status report.
This one. Alright, and I'm going to have the copied Enterprise move out.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
Transwarp signatures detected.
See what it sees. Now, while that's happening,
On standby.
we'll deal with this sphere.
Enemy engaged.
Okay, he's summoning reinforcements from the nebulous. Okay, I see another green
Armed and
dot
ready.
that's going after the fake Enterprise. So we know something's over there.
Fire. Full burst.
I also shot my chain reaction pulsar to spread the
Armed
damage a
and
little
ready.
bit. Tough sphere. Alright, this is taking a lot of damage.
All sections report.
Let's get you patched up
Be ready
with
for
the
anything.
engineering team special ability. What it does is it repairs any systems that are damaged and gives me about half shields on whatever target.
All
Very
sections
handy.
on standby.
Okay, now we know something's over here, so we got to be
Adjust heading.
very careful with how we
Understood.
deal with it, because I
Status
don't know what
report.
it is. Because we have all of our weapons. Excuse me. We have all of our special weapons.
Helm,
So does the
new
Borg,
course head.
which means a Eutridium burst for their diamonds, or holding beams, or assimilation beams,
Be ready for anything.
etc. So we have to be very careful. Okay, who has their special
All
weapon?
sections report.
We're going to create another fake Enterprise. This might be a somewhat cautious and boring way to deal with this,
Status report.
but it's safe.
Engage.
Okay, there's a diamond. I want
Block
that
all
diamond to
weapons
die.
on that vessel. Make it so.
Oh, don't do
Enemy
that.
engaged.
Because
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary
okay, the
power
good
to
thing
the
about
engines.
that happening is that the Borg.
All
Yes, it's
sections
annoying.
report.
The good thing about that
Status
happening is they used their special energy, so they cannot Eutridium burst. At least not at the moment. See, it's hard to click on anything.
Transwarp signatures
Oh, great.
detected.
Okay, it's just a interceptor. We can handle that.
All sections report.
Yes, it's so annoying. Eventually, that'll stop. And there we go.
Status report.
Just imagine using that against another human player
Helm,
in
New
multiplayer.
course heading.
Imagine the rage, just the
All
annoyance.
power to engines. Helm, new course heading.
Okay, I gotta be very careful. Because there's probably
All power
something
to
hiding
engines.
right here.
Helm, full stop.
Armed and ready. Helm. Full stop.
Alright, we're gonna do a little trick again. I did not mean to make 2 copies. But that's okay, we'll use them. Go.
Armed and ready.
As long as I'm not sending the actual ship. We'll send the fake ones. The temporal copies, or the whatever you want to call them. From a different timeline. I'm just going to keep
Helm,
calling them the
new
fake
course
versions from now on, just because it's easier. Alright, I don't see anything,
Helm, new course heading.
but they like to hide in these blue nebulas too, so
Adjust heading.
we'll come down here and scout this.
Alter course. Helm, new course heading.
Okay, they're disappearing. Alright, so we got what we got from that. The good thing is the Gemini effect doesn't take a lot of special
All
energy,
sections report.
so I can usually get it back fairly quick.
All sections on standby.
Now,
All sections
knowing my
report.
luck, the Borg will have hidden from the fake ships, and then will pop out as soon as I send the main fleet.
Adjust heading. All sections on
I'm
standby.
also expecting them to open another transport
All
rift.
sections report. Engines to full.
So we'll,
Alter
we'll,
course.
we'll rendezvous here.
Helm, new course heading.
Another thing I could do if things get bad, I could send this ship to hide in the Blue Nebula. 'cause-
Transwarp signatures
Bad.
detected.
In fact, we're going to do that. We're going to
Adjust
hide, and
heading.
All sections report. Ship at full readiness.
we'll have the rest of the fleet kill whatever this is. It's a sphere. Okay, that's not bad.
Enemy engaged.
He's
Be
trying.
ready for anything.
He's trying to go after
Armed and ready.
Spock and can't.
Ship at full readiness.
All
But
sections
by all
on
means,
standby.
keep shooting the Enterprise. I've got this. Now, another trick I
Ship
could
at full
try doing
readiness.
is
Ship at full readiness.
trying to capture some of these Borg ships. But I don't think I'm going to have the crew to do that. Because we have no way of
All
getting our crew
sections
back.
report.
Alright.
Lay in a new
Fake
course.
Enterprise will send you toward the objective location and see if anything pops out. Something else you'll notice about the fake ships. No, I can't just make fake copies and then teleport their crew over to my ships to recruit them. Because the fake copies cannot use transporters. And they have, like, no special energy whatsoever. Well, they have it, but it's whatever they're able to regenerate.
Make it
For
so.
balancing purposes. And it faded away. That would be cheating. Plus,
All sections on standby.
in an in-universe explanation, why would you take crew from a different timeline and recruit your ships with it?
Status
Besides, the crew that would be transported would fade away just like the ship. So,
report. All sections on standby.
okay.
Understood.
I'm a little concerned that I didn't
Understood.
encounter anything.
Understood.
So I'm probably going to do that same trick again.
Be ready for anything.
Status report.
This time, we'll go...
Mr.
look for
LaForge,
the nebula.
reroute all auxiliary
Alright,
power
here we
to
go
the
again.
engines.
Transwarp signatures
You are gonna hide.
detected.
All sections on standby.
That's an
Enemy
assimilator. That could
engaged.
cause major problems.
Ship at full readiness.
Okay, now what I just activated right then is a point defense phaser. Okay, the fake Enterprise found a fleet. Good. So we'll have to deal with that in a few moments. The point defense phaser, did I turn that off?
All sections report.
Yes. The point defense phaser, what it does is as long as it's active, it will drain special energy until we run out. But as long as it's toggled on, any torpedo or torpedo-based weapon that's fired is immediately shot down, just destroyed. Very useful. Not
All
the
sections
most
on
useful.
standby.
Well, I say it's not the most useful weapon. Every single one of these weapons is useful. I think I've mentioned this before. I love the Federation special weapons. That's why I like playing the Federation. They're the only faction in Armada that I will research and use all of their weapons because they're all extremely useful. The Klingons can't say that. The Romulans can't say that. Even the Borg can't say that. I love the Federation weapons. I'll use all these for various ways. Alright, I'm wasting time. Fake Enterprise. I could have done two of them, that's fine.
All sections report.
For what I was going to do. I'm going to go back to where that fleet was.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines. Engage.
I was too busy dealing with the thing that came out of the
Make it
transwarp
so.
gate that I didn't see exactly what the... Okay, that's bad.
Redirect fire to that vessel.
Enemy engaged.
Oh, come on. I'm surprised they didn't get reflected, to be honest.
Target that vessel.
Actually, no, target the diamond. The diamond's the bigger threat.
All sections report.
Because he can use tritium burst. Okay, here we go. Whoa, that's insane. You know, I don't often
Transwarp signatures detected.
Stop. I don't often use,
Armed and ready.
Oh, I see what they're trying to do. I don't often use,
All sections
keyboard
report.
commands.
All sections report.
I mean, no, nothing against them. I just never have learned because I'm usually pretty quick with clicking on stuff. I wonder if the nanites disabled that. Because otherwise, I could get
All
around that by using
sections
keyboard
report.
commands. Let's see. Let me try something. Well, now it doesn't matter because we gain control. Alright, something popped. It's a sphere, and it's just going to sit there.
Status report.
It's sitting there because he wants to shoot at that and cannot.
Be ready for anything.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the fleet come in and deal with this. But,
All sections
actually,
report.
I'm going to move the Enterprise in first.
Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes.
I don't want to move this ship out of the nebula.
Enemy engaged.
Knowing my luck, he'll pull something weird.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
All sections report.
All sections report.
Oh, he changed targets.
Status report.
That's unfortunate. He was going to die. He was regenerating, too. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do next.
All sections
I'm
report.
going to create 2 copies of the Enterprise.
All sections report. Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power
I
to
can
the
click on
engines.
both of them without snagging anything else. I'm going to have them go up here and
Alter
deal with
course.
this problem. But you're going to stop.
Helm, full stop.
Oh, here's the pathing problems. Dang it.
Adjust heading.
That kind of messed up my plan.
All sections report.
Stop doing that!
All sections
Okay.
report.
We need to kill this stupid diamond. And the copies faded away because the pathing. I'm going to...
Ship at full
We're
readiness.
going to try that again
Transwarp signatures detected.
after we deal with this transwarp crap. Yeah, it does disable hotkeys because
Enemy
I just tried the
engaged.
transport button and it didn't work. I figured that was the
Bring
case.
us in a weapons ring.
Well, it was. Okay, as soon as this
Be ready for anything.
annoyance stops, we'll try our trick again. I got it the time. Ha, I caught it. Give me some more copies of the Enterprise. It's these two. Which will mean we'll probably have to deal with it again because that diamond loves throwing nanites at our butt. I know why. We're not bringing the fleet in, so it can't Eutrinium burst.
Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes.
And there it goes.
Systems infected with Borg nanites.
Yeah, apparently that does not reflect.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the
And
engine.
the other one got screwed up by a pathing issue again. You know, I'm going to keep doing this.
Block all weapons on that vessel.
Be ready for anything.
I'm going to keep doing this till I blow up that diamond. I'm not worried about the assimilators. That is so annoying.
Status report. Lay in a new course.
Oh, it won't let me use the keyboard command for stop either.
Enemy engaged.
Kill the
Target
diamond.
that vessel.
Kill the diamond now. Okay, now they're coming towards the fleet, so
Armed
I'm
and
going to have
ready.
to stop.
Fire
Screwing
all
around.
weapons.
Okay, we did as much damage as we could. Since he threw nanites, I'm pretty sure he can't
sections on
Eutrinium
standby.
burst. Let's kill it fast.
Transwarp signatures detected.
I need the nanites to go away. And there goes that diamond. So no more of this Eutrinium, or no more of this nanite crap. At least for a while.
Bring us in a
I'm gonna
weapons
bring the fleet over
ring.
here and kill this sphere. Oh my goodness, that is so annoying.
Be ready for anything.
Armed and ready.
Be ready for
Okay,
anything.
we still have all our ships.
Sections report.
Status
We have not
report.
taken much damage. I'm quite happy about that. Alright, I'm going to do our
Ship at
trick
full
again
readiness.
to make sure there's nothing else waiting on us. We still have not encountered the cube yet. And
Status
that's
report.
one of the things I'm very worried about.
Make it so.
So you go as far as you can. Actually, for scouting purposes, I need to make copies of these Defiant classes. They're faster.
Lay in a new course.
Just go.
Make it so.
Take the best route. You know what? I am going to do that.
Ship at full readiness.
Let's use the other ship. I can technically pick whatever I want.
Standing by.
Here's a fake one.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
You move. Well, I said he was faster. He's not much. Well, we didn't see anything else.
Status report.
I think it is at least safe enough to put the fleet over
All
here.
sections on standby.
That way I can hide Spock in this nebula. And anybody else that might be damaged. Yeah, you're not going to make it any further than the Enterprise did. Farther,
Alter
further.
course.
Sorry,
Make a note in the log.
I'm probably not grammatically correct there. Okay. I'm waiting for another transwarp
All
signature to
sections
open.
on standby.
I figure it's coming. So let's make another copy and let the Enterprise start from here.
Transwarp signatures
And I was right, of
detected.
course.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary
Okay,
power
we're
to
going
the
to have
engine.
you hide.
Armed and ready.
That's an assimilator.
Enemy
So I don't like that.
engaged.
No, don't do that.
Fire. Full burst.
Don't take the crew from that.
Be ready for anything.
Status report.
Okay, I can't have that
Energized.
low on crew. So we'll take some of the Enterprise crew and get it back in the green.
Status report.
I think that was the Borg throwing a tantrum because I denied them the Odyssey. Okay, all that happened. I didn't see what happened up here. Dang
All
it.
sections report.
Alright, let's rendezvous over here then.
Armed and ready.
All
Yeah, I
sections
know
report.
it's a slow and steady crawl to where we're supposed to be, but again, things could go bad at a moment's notice, as you've seen. Okay, the only problem with this is that there's no nebula to hide in if another transport conduit opens.
Ship at
But
full
we have
readiness.
other options available to us.
All sections report.
Okay, I'm going to bring the nebulas up here.
Be ready for anything.
I'm going to create a copy of, we'll say, I don't care, this guy, the Wolverine.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
And we're going to move through the nebula, which is this one, because I believe there's an asteroid blockade right here. So we can't just go straight toward it. So we're going to have to go here and then here. And I'm pretty sure that's not safe. In fact, I'm pretty sure something's hidden in these nebulas.
Alter course. Acknowledge, Starfleet.
No, I don't have enough.
Battle stations.
Alright,
Transwarp signatures
I'm going to move
detected.
the fleet. Okay, I don't want you
All
sitting
sections
here. I
on
want you to go
standby.
over there. But I
All
will have
sections
the Enterprise
report.
go over here and kill this.
Redirect fire to that vessel.
For all everybody else killed. I just don't want him shot
Enemy
at.
engaged.
I mean, one sphere we can probably
Fire,
handle
full
without
burst.
too much trouble. It's the assimilators I'm worried about, because they can, if they assimilate the entire crew of this, it counts as destroyed.
Ship at full readiness.
Alright, we'll bring the fleet to this spot right
Armed and
here,
ready.
Be ready for anything.
where these asteroids kind of meet right here. This little gap. And we'll stop. And then I'm going to create another copy.
Be ready
I see
for
something.
anything.
And so do my ships. Now, something I could do, and you know what? I'm going to do it.
Status report.
If he's just sit there in the nebula where I can't do anything with him,
Number
I'll
one,
just start
prepare
I'll
and
just
await
start,
you.
I'll take that over.
All sections report.
Armed and ready.
I mean, why not? If he's just going to sit there. Otherwise, I'll have to wait for him to come out. And he probably won't until he has buddies. Alright,
Status
his ship is
report.
mine. Alright.
Battle stations.
And he has his weapon as well,
Acknowledge,
his transport
Starfleet.
drive, which means I can go anywhere I've uncovered. So it's an extra ship.
Status report.
Let's get it at least in the yellow
Starfleet.
so it can actually shoot.
Alter course.
We might have this thing take the lead.
Number one, prepare and await
I'm
you.
using the Enterprise because I got a lot of crew aboard the Enterprise. Alright, we're at
Acknowledge,
50 of 100.
Starfleet.
That's great. Alright, I'm going to
Transwarp signatures detected.
first kill this.
Acknowledge, Starfleet. Armed and ready.
Enemy
Oh,
engaged.
he's still going to die. I did not mean to send that capture ship through that wormhole.
Systems infected
Great.
with Borg nanites.
Helm, new course heading.
Okay, now everybody's coming out.
All sections report.
I must have accidentally clicked that by mistake. Okay, we're going to knock out your shields. Because, okay, that diamond's dead. I want the diamond dead
Status report.
because... Alright, because of all that confusion, I lost a
Helm,
Defiant
New
class.
course heading.
That irks me a lot. I did not click on that transport conduit. I clicked over to it. So I lost the ship I captured and a Defiant class because of that crap. I'm going to sit here and wait for this to be done. Okay. Yeah, that was a free vessel. I was going to use...
Be ready for anything.
I was ready to use it.
Ship at full readiness.
But then that happened.
All sections on standby.
And here I was hoping to finish this mission without losing a ship. I've done it before. I did not mean to do that twice. But that's okay. Actually, for what I want to do, this will work out quite well. We're going to send both these fake Enterprises
Engage. Lay
toward
in a new course.
this area. Because I think the
Engage.
cube is somewhere
Make it
hiding
so.
in this area.
Mr. LaForge,
Considering all the
reroute
crap we've had to deal
auxiliary
with, I
power
think
to the
losing
engines.
one ship and it being a Defiant class is perfectly fine.
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engines.
They're very weak
Make it
anyway.
so.
I think the cube's hidden over here somewhere
Engage.
in this nebula.
Lay in a new course. Make it so.
Transwarp signatures detected.
All sections on standby.
But now, I guess that was good though, because now you see what
Be
happens
ready
if
for
you send a
anything.
ship through
Be ready for
one of the
anything.
Borg's transport
Enemy
gates.
engaged.
It instantly dies.
All sections on standby. Status report.
Be ready for anything. Be ready for anything.
Alright, let's get into the copy. I don't think we'll need 2. Although, if I had 2, it'd be
Status
I could
report.
fight the cube a lot easier with the fake
Engage.
Enterprises. I just want to
Make
find
it so.
we can
Make it
try to
so.
avoid it.
Engage. Make it so.
There it is. Kill it.
Redirect fire to that vessel.
Okay, so now we know it exists.
Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes.
Now, I could be extremely cheap and just wear it down with the copies. And I'm going to semi-do that,
Be
but I'm
ready for
also
anything.
going to try to double up. Unless the cube comes over here on its own volition. If it does... In fact, you know what?
Status report.
You're going to hide in the nebula. Just in case that happens.
Status report.
Because if that cube hits this with a holding beam, it's over. Unless we can kill the cube.
All sections report.
Now, I would have the Enterprise hide as well because it's another critical ship, but I need to keep creating copies of the Enterprise. This time I'm going to create 2. And let them go fight that cube.
Make it so. Make it so.
We blew up that sphere while it was still regenerating, so
Block all
the sound's
weapons
locked
on
out
that
of it
vessel.
now.
Enemy engaged.
Yeah, one of the Enterprises is stuck in a pathing issue.
Transwarp
Because
signatures
screw this game's
detected.
pathing.
Status report.
That's an assimilator. I don't like that.
All sections report.
Acknowledge.
And that's the same ship they hit a while ago, I
Ship at
believe.
full readiness.
Oh, they hit it
All
bad.
sections report. Number 1, prepare and await you. Status report.
Okay, I do need to keep an eye on my crew of the Enterprise.
All sections report.
Alright, I think we can do another Gemini effect. Nope, apparently I cannot do it with this one yet. That's okay.
All sections report.
We'll send the Enterprise in. Now, I've got to be very careful
Missile force,
because
reroute all auxiliary power
the
to the
cube will
engine.
slowly start coming our direction, and eventually he's just going to see the fleet and come over here. So he's doing
Make
it right
it
now.
so.
Enemy
And we're barely damaging this
engaged.
thing, so that's what I'm worried about. I do have another trick.
All sections report.
Status report.
Okay, please don't come over here because I'm not ready for you yet.
All sections report.
All sections on standby.
All sections report.
Armed
What I'm going
and
to do
ready.
is we're probably going to rush the cube with the fleet.
Ship at full
And then
readiness.
what I want to do is, as soon as I get in range, I'm going to hit the shield disruptor and knock out the cube shields.
Be ready for anything. Be ready for anything. Ship at
Alright,
full
we're going to
readiness.
try this and see if it works. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting here for a while fighting
Status
this thing.
report.
Die.
Status report.
And there he goes.
Transwarp
Kill it.
signatures
Kill it now.
detected.
No more cube.
All sections on standby.
Now we just got to
Enemy
deal with whatever this
engaged.
is. It's a sphere. We can handle the sphere
Armed and
without
ready.
too much trouble.
Armed and ready.
We lost another
Be ready
Defiant
for
class,
anything.
but we took on a cube and beat
All
it.
sections on standby.
So I'm not too mad
All
about
sections
that.
on standby.
Now,
All sections report.
I think that is the biggest threat.
Understood.
All sections
So
on
we can
standby.
probably now get
All
to
sections on
the
standby.
location where the peace meeting's supposed to be
All
without too much
sections
trouble.
on standby.
But I still want to use caution, so we're going to get right here,
Alter course.
in this general area,
Adjust heading.
with the entire fleet.
All sections on standby.
And then I'm going to start creating copies again.
Be ready for anything.
I did not mean to create 2 copies, but that's fine.
All sections report. Lay in a new
If you
course.
go that way, and we'll have you manually
Make it so.
manually move.
Mr. LaForge,
Okay, no,
reroute all
actually,
auxiliary
we
power
can
to
go
the
ahead and start
engines.
moving this way.
Status report.
Alright, I'm gonna have the fleet
Alter
beeline toward the location. Unless the copies find a threat.
Ship at full
But I
readiness.
think we're good to go.
All sections report.
Oh, we lost the copies.
Status report. Armed and ready.
Alright, yeah, we're just gonna head to the location and be done with it. Okay, so we lost 2 Defiant class ships and the one I captured, which that was a fluke, but whatever. So I think we did pretty good.
Transwarp signatures detected.
Well, they can transwarp all they want because I've got this. The Romulans are waiting on us.
Ship at full readiness.
There are still Borg in the area. The peace conference cannot proceed until they are eliminated.
Okay, so now we just got to finish off the remaining Borg. It says make use of our new Romulan allies. We are definitely going to do that. That was stupid.
We have engaged the enemy.
You get behind the starbase,
All sections on standby. All sections on standby.
and you're not going to move. You're going to sit there and not be an idiot and get into trouble because apparently Spock is not going to beam
New
down to the
course
planet
heading.
until we finish off the Borg.
Status report.
My crew is ready.
Okay, these new Romulan
Warbird
warbirds that we
reporting.
just got. Let's use them.
Your will.
Because we also have their weapon, and as I've mentioned before, their shield inversion beam is really good. Alright, I'm going to build a construction vessel.
Proceeding with ship construction.
Because why? I mean, we
Your
might as
will.
well. I'm going to at least get us a shipyard built so we can do repairs.
Warbird reporting.
Here's another Borg.
Destroy that target.
Give me your shields.
Your will.
Be ready for anything.
Enemy engaged.
Armed and ready.
Okay, I need to set up a new Team 1 to get the
Be ready for anything.
Spock ship out of it. Because I do not want it moving ever again.
Change heading.
The Enterprise can handle itself.
Change heading.
All sections report.
Alright, Romans, you're Group 3. I could put them in the Group 1 as well. Alright, Group 3.
Orders
Move out.
received.
Starship complete.
Ready to build.
And I get access to all tech, too. Not that I have the dilithium to do it. There's no dilithium moons on this map.
A strong empire begins
Oh,
with
they're
a
gonna
firm
pull.
foundation.
They're gonna pull that.
Transwarp signatures
Well,
detected.
you're popping up right in front of that
Station
starbase,
construction in
so I don't
progress.
think you got
All
much
sections report.
of a chance.
Standing by.
Die.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Here's another cube.
We have engaged the
We're
enemy.
going to eat his shields,
Ship at full readiness.
or just disable them altogether.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
All sections report.
Well, I would take his shield, but
Orders
there is none to
received.
take. Alright, let's continue
Moving out.
with the warbirds. We lose the warbirds, it doesn't matter. I mean, I hate to say that, Romulans, but you're expendable. But you're also
Proceeding.
warbirds, so you're gonna go scout for us.
Engage engines.
Standing by.
Ship at full readiness.
Oh, we have another Borg. Diamond, it's Diamond.
Your will.
Well, let's eat
We
the
have
shields
engaged
of the Diamond.
enemy.
Acknowledge, Starfleet. Helm. Full stop.
I said kill the Diamond.
Standing by. Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Yeah, I want it dead.
Helm, full stop.
I'm not going to send the Enterprise. Well, it doesn't matter now. We have finished off all the Borg, and here comes Martok. In one Nigvar.
Chancellor, thank you for agreeing to this conference. Ambassador Spock is already transported down to the planet and has been greeted by Admiral Sealer. They anxiously await our arrival, so peace negotiations can commence. I hope our three governments will be able to resolve our differences before it is too late.
Alright, and we will deal with that in the next video.